apologies for the glare that you see into the camera, but I just wanted to start shooting this video. I'm currently on my way to grab an RX 580 Sapphire limited edition. Found this guy on OfferUp that is willing to part ways with it. This is a card that I've been seeking since starting mining, just because this card can handle a little bit more than the normal 580s. Otherwise, as a whole, we're really trying to separate ourselves from the lower end cards, just because they're not efficient enough power wise, and we're coming into a lot of issues when it comes to power. So we're trying to be more efficient with that aspect going forward to buying cards. But this one, it's got like a little special place in my heart right now. Well, not right now, just it has in general, just because I know where I can get it MegaHash wise versus what a normal 580 does. So keep tuned to the video. I'll have a couple clips of this new 580 in, and then once I get it running, we'll have some HiveOS footage so we can see what we can tune it to. Alright, deal is done. We got the card right here, Sapphire Nitro 580. Gonna bring it home, throw it in one of the rigs, and start testing it, and that'll be next. See that next. Alright guys, back at the house, going to the test bench so we can take a look. So I've already been playing with the card. Here I have it sitting with the Ravencoin Lite miner, testing a 560D. I flashed it to a 460 to see if I can get a little bit more MegaHash, and it seems to be working. It's not much, but it is, you know, one or two more than just the factory there. But the RX 580, it's got Hynix memory. I've already BIOS flashed it, and if you guys are looking for a BIOS flash, I would definitely check out like Polaris One Click or something like that, or you can also find people online. But as you can see here, I got it mining on NanoMiner at 31.77 MegaHash, and I'm basically dual mining with ZIL. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to start playing with and see what Phoenix Miner is going to do, and other miners that are a little bit more intensive on the power, but also, so what we got on this one, we have device 0. Hopefully Phoenix Miner won't give us too much trouble when I set that up. Typically when you just want to like designate one card, both of those are AMD, so I definitely don't want to do that. Go in here and I just follow theirs, but I try to make it like an individual line for each one, just so the coding doesn't get messed up. And Hive, they do things, I don't know if you'd be different, I'm just used to it now at this point, but GPU 1, the slot 1 is always GPU 0, and then it just goes in succession from there. So let's update this guy. Update the workers. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what we get. So I'm going to keep my overclocks in that I already have set, so we can see what happens there. I got 1200 core, fan 65. Don't believe the watts here. The watts themselves 90. I would, you know, add maybe like another 30 to that, so we're probably at like 120 ish, which is still pretty good. But it is an old Polaris card, so you know, it's not gonna be as efficient as some of these newer cards. This is obviously way more efficient than like a light hash rate 3060 or something like that. But VDD 900, I just wanted to try that out. I usually sit about 850. Memory at 2200. I like to be there. And then also if I go into some of the others, my tweaks, I have aggressive undervolting on, and then usually this was already set. I don't know why it's not, but Hynix memory, you got all these different here. Yeah, AMD tweak, refresh 30. All right, let's give it a minute, see when it populates. Now watch, this time Phoenix Miner wants to be difficult. I'm sure that's what's probably going to happen. Doesn't like something or something, I don't know. Just give it a minute, give it some time to update. It looks like it took the configuration, so we just got to bear with me here. Sometimes they just take a minute to upload. I might have to cut back some of my overclocks to see what is actually happening. Oh, we got one message. Oh, okay. Anyways, all right, so we can go in, try to jump into the shell and see if something's popping up or not. And I gotta stop messing with stuff. But I wanted to show you guys to see what what the potential here is, because I know Phoenix Miner, they're a little bit more aggressive on giving you a little bit more juice and jumping it up. So let's I'll probably just take it down just a little bit on the memory clock. 2150. Come on. And just see what that does. So it's reading it. We got it here. So I'm wondering why it is being difficult. Let's go miner. See what's in there. All right, Phoenix Miner exited. Waiting cooldown. 5.8 release build. Unable. It's not a CUDA. That's why. No available GPUs for mining. Yeah, so it sounds like the overclocks are a little bit too aggressive for Phoenix Miner right now. So let's take aggressive undervolting off. The tweak looks to be off already. 2050. Let's do 1150 for now. Just want to get it to pop up. And aggressive undervolting turned on again. Why are you? Come on. I know you're there. Might have to reboot it. AMD settings applied. Yeah, it looks like it's in there, so come on. Let's go. Show me where you're at. Literally just had it mining and decided not to. So it's the same thing. Skipping miner log. OpenCL driver. How about we do... I'm pretty sure it's just not reading the GPU. Just when I want to do something, show you guys. I might have to jump over to Team Red Miner, see what it says. Yeah, because it's not. Of course, Phoenix Miner. Come on. Oh, screen is terminating. All right, leave. Leave. get anything? Anything at all? So this just proves a point. Like, one, some of your overclock settings, do they work for one thing over another? There's a lot of different things. Obviously, the card's being read. It's here, it's active in Hive, but for some reason, it's just not being picked up by Phoenix Miner. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch miners. Let's go find Team Red Miner. Team Red Miner. Miners can't be duplicated. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. All right, so what do I want to do then? I guess I'll go back to my old stuff, show you guys what I picked up on NanoMiner. This kind of shows you how you could set up NanoMiner too. If I can actually find Zill. NanoMiner is pretty easy when it comes to setting up dual mining. What I like to do though is I'm on the West Coast, so I do ETC. I don't do any of the ETH ones. I've just had better connection issues with the ETC for some reason. You always want to go into your actual miner here, and you want to make sure you click Zill, and then also, again, we had this at what? Devices, and we are devices 0. Let's just copy and paste that. All workers update. Okay. So let's have it come back online again. Obviously, you saw it earlier, ready to go. And we'll throw some of these in here with, what it picks up. Might have to reboot it, which I probably should have did that with Phoenix Miner, but whatever. There she blows. All right. Let's let it spool up, see what kind of MegaHash we get. Now, sometimes it does report 2 different MegaHashes, one for Ethereum, one for Zill. That's just kind of how NanoMiner works. You are not mining Zill until they do their rounds, though, so just keep that in mind as, you're setting something up or trying to dual mine with Zill or any other coin. Well, any other coin, I might actually jump everything up. So off the bat, right away, we're at 28.95 MegaHash. Now, I know a lot of people, they're worried about power consumption, things like that. That is a worry to me, but not the biggest worry. I am striving to try to get the most MegaHash I can while keeping the card well maintained. I like these Sapphires because they can really take a lot to what you can throw at them. Now, I know, and the reason I wanted to show you guys Phoenix Miner is I know on Phoenix Miner I can get this card pretty close to 34 MegaHash, which I'll play with it a little bit more before I start recording again and see if I can actually get it up there. But I did want to show you guys just basically the overclocks that I use. You can see the wattage is kind of fluctuating a little bit. And then you'll see this card, I can get it into the 30s, at least on NanoMiner easily. And then with Phoenix Miner, like I said, I can get it pretty close to 34 MegaHash and keeping the watts pretty low. I would say maybe about 90, but as soon as I can play with this a little bit more and actually show you guys, I'll get it there. But let me know in the comments below, what did I do wrong? Was there Something that I could have done in Phoenix Miner that made everything populate was Phoenix Miner just being Phoenix Miner. Every now and then you're going to have issues with certain things. Or what do you think the issue was? Why Phoenix Miner wasn't populating? I like NanoMiner. NanoMiner is okay. They don't really throttle it out too much though, in the experience that I've had. But again, I like the dual mine, so you get that little extra 10D on top of just what exactly you're mining. But this is a sweet card. It's gonna stay cool. The temps are cool. I mean, I have the fan at 65. Like, this card is one of those cards that's just like, it can take what you throw at it. And I think Sapphire they did the right thing, or they know how to make a good card. So like I said, let me know what I did wrong below. Jump in, tell them comments. Let me know your what you guys are getting MegaHash wise, what kind of overclocks you're using. I actually just recently started a spreadsheet that goes over a few cards that we have currently going on, and that is definitely not it. So there's a lot of stuff on how to set up dual mining and some good little codes in here to help with Team Red Miner. If you guys ever want to take a look at that or screenshot some of this. Here we go. Here it is. So yeah, I'm currently building a spreadsheet that kind of just goes over, okay, what did I get here? What did I get there? So I already have another 580. This is another Sapphire, and this is typically the hash rate that I get with it. So if you guys want to get a copy of this or just access to it, feel free to just shoot me a message in the comments below. Let me know. Again, we're doing a little bit of mining on a little bit of everything. So basically from there, I'm still at 29.51. Obviously, we can get into the 30s. So just waiting for that to kind of just do its thing. Overclocking. Why are you not letting the tweak sit in? Just it won't let it stay. Get in there. That refresh really does help. Gets it into the 30s. Just want to stay for some reason. How are you doing? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, this card doesn't really need much. I know a lot of people say that they could get this card up to 30, but I don't think that they realize that there's a difference between the 560 and the 560D. 560D is a very tamed card. I really wouldn't spend anything more than $100 for that card, a 560D, but you would get on at least Raven Coin Lite, which I have it directed to right now. At 5.9 as the highest. It kind of fluctuates between 4.5 and 6. I've seen it as high as 6.5. If you guys are still mining Raven Coin Lite, but it's doing its job. It's I would say about 12 Raven Coin Lite every 20-30 minutes. It's chugging along. I throw the other cards on there too every now and then. Just to get a little bit more here and there, but I have this card just dedicated to it. But yeah, in the comments below, tell me your hash rates, your overclock settings. If you guys are finding a different avenue to get a little bit, tweak a little bit more out of there. But yeah, until next time, Amigos out.